Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is November the 11th, 2018, the home of the 2-minute price prediction, as well as giving you all the news according to the charts. If this is your first time coming to this particular channel, make sure you all go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Hit that like button, as well as share this video, because what we're about to show you is in fact a time saver. Okay, we have an article here about Facebook, and it's going to go into why this particular stock is undervalued. We're going to show you the price chart and show you why it is not undervalued. Again, make sure you all go ahead and subscribe to this channel, because we're the only organization on YouTube that is taking a look at what we read and making sure that it in fact looks just like the price chart. Okay, that's a time saver, because understand that the price chart already has the true information listed on it. You do not have to go out and read articles upon articles and look at videos upon videos to see whether or not particular companies are a buy or a sell. Just look at the price chart. It's already listed for you, because all the other analysts out there, all the other editors, people who come up with articles to write about these particular companies already did their research. So it gives us the ability to save our time, because time is precious. All you got to do is understand how to read the price chart, which we possess here at HueFin News. So now let's get into this article for today. It was posted November 6, 2018. The title reads, "Why Facebook is Undervalued," written by Quan Chin Ma. Okay, I just went ahead and highlighted some things that he tries to portray as to why Facebook is undervalued, and he is expecting it to move to the upside. And what we're going to show you is the opposite, why Facebook is not undervalued and why the continuation to the downside looks to continue. Just to give you a quick summary, because this article is about 5 pages long, so I'm just going to give you a quick snippet of some of the important things on the first page. If you still would like to read more about this article, then I will have the link for you in the description of this video. Now, he goes on and writes as a summary that there is evidence showing that Facebook shareholders have overreacted another 20% to the same risk. The 20% losses from the overreaction should be recoverable in the short run. As a result, Facebook stock should return to $180 level. You guys can see up here at the top of this screen that it is currently trading at $141.70. This was posted 6 days ago. Okay, today's the 12th. This was posted 6 days ago, and we're still trading below $180 to where he is saying that in the short run we should come to. So keep that in mind. Looking at this article further, after a whopping 1 day 22% loss amid a downward revised Q3 revenue guidance and Q2 earnings release, Facebook continued to lose another 15% in the subsequent 3 months. So that's a total of 35% that Facebook has lost in value. At first approximation, the immediate 22% loss seemed excessive given the magnitude of the downward revision. There is no such thing as seemed excessive. What happened during that Q2 earnings release of 22% is exactly the truth. Okay, it's not a hypothetical, it's not a hypothesis. This is what was going to occur, because the chart does not lie. And then it goes on to read, the second 15% loss is also bothersome, since there has been no financial information released after the second quarter earnings release. See, this is where he's getting confused. The market does not need to have financial information in order to move lower in price. That's why it's imperative for you to understand language analysis. He's trying to figure out, well, why would we go down another 15% when there has been no news or even financial information to give us that movement to the downside? Because the market don't need news to move. The market moves on its own. And those who control the market are the ones who push it down 15%. You got to understand that we don't move on the news. One logical inference is that the market may have been reacting to some additional risk concern beyond regular earning release financial metrics. Really? Or the market simply overreacts? No, the market does not simply overreact. People are placing a lot of money into the stock market, so you just don't simply overreact to any situation. So what occurs in the stock market for Facebook is literally by plan. It's structured, and people have thought about this long ago. So it's just not by circumstance or happenstance that these things just happen, or someone is overreacting in the market. No. He goes on to continue to write, it is highly likely that the mispricing can be reversed. See, it is not mispriced. The price chart is what it is. It's the truth. So it cannot be a lie. So you cannot misprice the value of a stock. If you're new to the stock market, or even in financial market as a whole, you got to understand that it's all driven off supply and demand. And if no one is willing to pay a certain price for a stock, it's going to go lower. Okay, so understand that that's not a mispricing. So this is another falsity that he is trying to write in the article, because he does not understand how the true market operates. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to look at the price chart, and he's saying that it should be around $180 a share in the very near term. And we're going to take the other side of the bet and say that's going to continue to move to the downside. Now, what we do see here is the monthly chart for Facebook. And already I do understand that $140 is a key area of support for Facebook. So there is a slim probability for us to hold $140 and move back up to higher prices. But see here, this is the ascension line that the market has held and maintained for Facebook stock. And as you can tell, we have actually broken it today. Well, last month. So again, expect that to continue in Facebook stock. Okay, even if I were to move it down to the lows of this particular bar, the market is still giving us some weakness, and it is something that needs to be understood, that Facebook is still not a buy in this particular space. Okay, let's take a look at it on the weekly chart, because what he is saying is that it should be all the way up here around $180 in the near term, and we're not getting that even on the monthly chart. Looking at it on the weekly chart for Facebook, we're still closing below our ascension line in this space. Tells us that the market is still weak. Now, as I zoom out, the market looks like it's trying to hold $140, which is possible. So that's why we still need to see some strength coming into the market at $140. We're not getting that as of this particular moment. So the market is still weak in Facebook. I'm still looking forward to move to the downside. And if $140 cannot hold, I can see the market trying to come to $120, possibly $135 or so. In or around those prices is where I'm expecting Facebook stock to try to find some support. So it is not a buy right now. I don't understand what this article is trying to insinuate. It is definitely not going to $180 in the near term. Still looking for it to move to the downside. And even when you look at it on the daily price chart, when the article was posted to the internet, it was on the 6th. It was right here when the article was posted. And even over the last 4 trading days, including today, the market continues to move to the downside. So the market is weak. It is not strong. It is not trying to move to $180 right now. And there's a slight probability for it to hold $140. So I got to make mention of that. If we do hold $140, then it is likely for Facebook to move to the upside, maybe around 160 or so. But it's going to require a lot of volume to come into this space and precursors to strength bars, which we're not getting. Okay, so as of right now, Facebook is still not a buy. Still looking for it to move to the downside. And overall, I don't see any strength coming into the market right now for Facebook. But if we look out over the next couple of trading days and we're able to hold $140, then I will have to change my analysis according to this price chart. But right now the market is still weak. Still looking for it to move lower. So what the article is telling us is not accurate. The price chart is not giving a true, the price chart is not reflecting what the article is reading. So that tells us that the article is not right. It is wrong. As a matter of fact, we're looking for Facebook to move the opposite direction. So tell us your thoughts. Tell us your opinion. Give us a comment in the comment section of this video. And as always, if you guys would like to know more about language analysis, there is a link in the description of this video as well. So you can sign up on a Patreon page so you become more in tune, give a little bit more exclusive content to our members so they can also understand what all of this is about. Make sure y'all maintain your profitability, and I will see you all later.